Good morning.
Hello.
Welcome to Bars and Bells. My name is Ian.
And I'm Lauren.
And this is the bar class. Our bars are on the wall. Do you have a chair, a countertop handy? And we have open space on the floor so Lauren can torture or at least strengthen our core. Lauren will start with the foot warm up. I'll get to the back. And stay tuned for bodyweight movements with strength and grace. And Lauren, take it away.
Speaking of grace.
Grace.
We'll start with our feet underneath us. Let's feel that pull as we pull our heel off the floor to that demi-point position. Gently let that foot wing out a little bit in that sickle and then pull it back to center. From there, use the toes to point, allow the toes to roll over, and again, allow that foot to sickle a little bit out to the side. Then bring it back in line, point the toes, come down through the ball of the foot, heel pushes to the floor, hip extend. Same thing other side. Feel that pull off to the floor to that demi point. Then from there we did that little sickle, winging that ankle out. We pulled it back into center. We used the toes to point. We allowed the toes to roll over, back to the point, through the demi, heel comes down, hips extend, squeeze the butt, pull the kneecaps up one more time. Heel, point, allow the foot to roll over. Back to the big toe point, through the foot, heel connects. One last time, peeling the foot up off the floor, allowing the toes to roll over, roll back, and the heel connects. For 2, let's just gently press our knees over our toes and then press through to tall, finding that first balance and control the down with nice straight knees and knees over toes again, extending to tall. And one last time, find that balance and hold this time. Pulling the kneecaps up, bracing the core, squeezing the butts and holding for 3, 2, and then keeping the knees nice and straight as you descend. Let's shake those legs out. Do a nice forward fold in between here. So standing tall, we'll tuck our chin and we'll slowly roll ourselves down. As we roll down, try to keep that weight over the feet. Try not to stick the butt out the back. And we're dangling down here, breathing. Take a second. Probably your first forward fold of the day, so allow the knees to bend a little bit. And then maybe try to straighten them. And then add that soft bend and engage your core as you stack yourself all the way back up to tall. Nice. From here, I'd like to turn to that first position. So from parallel, squeeze your glutes, turn out. We'll do our pull off the floor. Allow the toe to point. Roll over those toes. Get back to the pointed foot. Through the demi, heel connects. Same thing on the other side. As you do this, you're trying to keep that inseam facing forward and the knee to the side. One last time here, each side. Allow those toes to roll over. Keep that inside of the heel facing forward. Last roll over through the toes, demi, and connect. From here again, we'll send the knees over the toes for 1 and press through. Find a light balance. Doesn't have to be all the way up. And control the down. And one last time, knees over toes. Press to tall. Slowly roll up. Control the down. Let's stand on a single leg, point the other leg out to the side to that demi point. Now for 5, we're going to use our toes to point the foot, back to demi. Point the foot, back to demi. As you're doing this again, inseam forward, knee is nice and straight, and hips stay level. Last one. Then toe ball, heel, put that foot down, and push over to the other side. And same thing on the other side from that demi point to the point. Demi and point. Again, knees stay straight, hips stay level, inseam forward. Last one here, and through the foot and down. We'll shake it out, we'll do a hinge, and then we'll do a quick loosey-goosey hips. In this position this time, not a hinge, but a telescope. We'll lead with our heart, chest forward, keeping that back nice and long. And then when it can no longer stay long, we round through that spine and end up in that fold. This time, could we straighten the knees again? Take a breath. Add a little bend and stack. 1 vertebrae at a time. Head is last to come up. Let's come over to a bar for one more hip thing from me, and then we'll turn it over to Ian. Grab that balance aid so balance isn't an issue. Let's stand tall on that inside leg. We'll take that outside leg up, knee pointing to the front. Then the knee will cross the body and open up to the side. That ankle will lift out the back and the knee will pull back across. We're letting that hip just open in the socket, adding a little bit more freedom in and out here for about 3, 2, and 1. Bring that knee back to center. Press the foot down into the floor. We'll do a quick switch of the sides and same thing on the other side. Peel that foot up, knee comes to the front. Then it'll cross the body. Open up to the side, ankle will disconnect, knee will come back through center, allowing that hip to open both an internal and external rotation, but still keeping stability on that standing leg. Allow it to move a couple more times, ins and outs for 3, 2, and 1. Bringing the knee back to center, connecting to the floor, and extending the hips.
Excellent. We'll get into those hips and get into those feet with our first set of plies. Let's grab the bar by our side, feet in that first position, an arm could be out at that side second, on the hip, or anywhere that's good for you. Pull yourself down, squatting as if there's a wall behind, and then stretch nice and tall. Repeat, pull down and stretch. Sets of 3. On the third, we'll pull ourselves down with flat feet. Could you pull down lower with heels elevated? Then heels connect, stretch to tall, and find our first balance in that first position. 3, 2, slowly return heels to the floor. Tendu out to that side second position, toe ball heel, and repeat. Pull ourselves down and stretch tall. Pull those heels together and press away to lengthen. Again, we'll pull low, full feet for as long as you can. Then could you get lower by lifting those heels? Then heels connect, we stretch, and again our second position balance, holding for 4 seconds, and slowly returning to the floor. Let's tendu, transferring weight to one side, and then rond or circle the leg to the front. This is our 4th position and one more set of plies. Pull down and stretch. Pull down and stretch. Last one, it's the full feet first. Then those heels could lift next. Connect heels, full stretch, and last time in our balance. 4 seconds or so. Control the descent, then tendu to the front and close back to our first position. Shake that out. Let's just do the same effort in the 4th position on the other side. We'll stay on this same side, but maybe change your side for the bar. Tendu out to the side second, rond to the 4th front. Then pull yourself low and stretch. Pull low and stretch tall. For the third one, we'll pull low with flat feet, lower with heels elevated, and then heels to the ground, full stretch. Weight on 2 feet here as we hold our balance. Reset full feet to the ground, tendu, and close. We'll come back to the bar, but first, it's with Lauren for that core on the floor.
Excellent. Let's revisit our forward fold to come down to the floor. With that chin gently tucking towards the chest, rolling ourselves forward, thinking that every vertebrae is trying to round or fold. Once we get down into that fold position, we're hanging out for a second, and then we'll walk ourselves out to that high plank. Our high plank is where our feet are tucked under us behind, our hips are in line with our shoulders, hands are underneath shoulders, glutes are squeezed, core is braced to take a punch. You're pulling the floor together underneath you. Hold everything so tight, nothing could move you for 4, 3, 2, tilt the tailbone to the ceiling as the hips lift. Gently try to push the heels to the floor as you walk your hands back. And then once you're back in that forward fold, unstack to tall.
There we go. high tension like the planks, and follow that up with nice low tension movements for the shoulders. Feet in the first position, arms first as well. Reach those arms to forward and then out to the second position, head, neck, tracing one of those hands. Then through that gateway as if through water, down to the front, and then back up in center. Open to the side, head traces, and slowly return through center, looking on the horizon, and then look down and trace one hand as you reach out to the side this time first. And then trace the hand with the eyes back to the front, and then down. Last repetition out to the side, where those armpits are staying down, those shoulder blades stay flush, arms return to the front, and reset down low. We're going back to that bar for our sets of tendus and dégages. Start in that first position. We'll explore the en croix shape as well as that tendu nice and slow here. The outside leg, where can it get with a flat foot, knee straight? Then use the toes to get a little further and finish with the toe point to get even further. Then pull back to just that demi-point or toes, then pull back to a flat foot, and then return to the first position. Repeat to the side. Flat foot, where can it get? That demi-point, reach a little further, and then finish with the toes, and hold, and then pull those toes back. Demi-points to flat feet next, and then connect those heels back in first. Repeat to the back, and it will most likely be the smallest range. To the back is a flat foot, then to the demi-point, or the balls of feet, and finish with those toes. Then back to the demi-point, back to a flat foot, and then connect to first. The en croix shape is front, side, back, and finishing with side. So one more time to the side and a flat foot. Then to the demi-point, finish with the toes. Then back to the demi, pulling down, pull the heel down, and pull those heels back together. In this position, might we just hang out in our coup de pied balance on a flat foot? So the toe is connected to that inner ankle bone, that knee is pulling to the side, hips are forward, test your balance without your aid, and then return to that first position. We'll switch sides here. Perhaps you turn yourself around and repeat that effort on the other side. This in leg is stable. The out leg is gesturing with a flat foot to the front. Then to the demi-point, finish with the toes. Back to demi, back to flat foot, and then first. Out to the side, flat foot, where will it reach? Then to the demi-point next, finish with those toes, pull to the demi, pull to the flat foot, connect back to first. Small ranges to the back, full foot, check. Demi-point next, and then finish with the toes. Demi-point to return, full foot to return, and connect to first. Finishing en croix, we'll bring it out to the side. Flat foot, demi-point next, finish with the toes, and then demi, flat, connect heels, and then continue to slurp up to that ankle position or coup de pied. Keep those hips forward. The knee out to the side. Test yourself with the balance aid or without. Hold for a second longer, and then return the foot to the floor back into our first-ish position. Always looking to refine that. Add that little shake. We're going to switch sides again just to mix up that standing leg and working leg. And this time, we're working on our sets of tendus. We'll go 4 tendus to the front, side, back, and side to complete that en croix. I meant dégages, I'm so sorry. So dégages, great job, Lauren, would be that tendu action, but finish off the floor. Let's get going. 3, 2, 1, front, close, front, 2 more, last one. Side and side, finish with the toes, last one, to the back, trace 6 o'clock straight behind, and finish side and side and side, one more. Now go to the front again, 4 and 3, 2 more to the front, Straight legs always. Side, side, side. Nice. Lauren integrated that hand the last time. If you're going out the back with the leg, it could be arm out front and side. For 3, 2. Last one, and then pull up to that ankle. Stay on that flat foot or drive down and find that releve on that inside leg. Holding for 4 seconds, balance aids as you need. Slowly return to the floor. Finish standing tall. Shake it out. And then maybe a little pas de chat, or I forget the French term for that, little hop, skip, and a jump across. Pas de bourrée.
Pas de bourrée.
Here we go. En croix, twice, sets of 4 to the front. And front. 2 more. Last one. And side, side. Finish with the toes. Straight legs back. Nice. To the back. 2 more. Good. And side, side. Yep. 1 more. To the front. To the front. Stiffen the leg. Nice and tall. Side, side. 2 more. Woo. And back. Straight to the back. So hard for me. Find 6 o'clock and side and side. 2 more. Last one. Pull up to the ankle. Stay on the flat foot or drive down. Grow up. That might not work today for me. So test that out. Hold for a couple seconds. Return to the floor. Finish in first. All right. That's it from me for now. Back to those core planks with Lauren on the floor.
All right, this time we'll get back to that telescope with our feet underneath us. That heart chest will lead forward. Nice long spine, and then roll into that forward fold. We'll walk ourselves back out to that high plank and add a little addition on. So start with that high plank position, hands under shoulders, hips tucks, glutes squeeze, core brace. Now either stay or flick a foot, pointing it long, holding a 3-point position, and place that foot down and switch. Flick, point, 3, 2, and switch. As you do this, make sure those hips are staying square to the floor. Switch. You're keeping the glutes squeezed. You're still pulling 1 more time each side. The floor together underneath you. And last switch. Good. Foot comes down, tailbone lifts, staying long. Walk those hands to the feet, trying to find that length in the hamstring, and then slowly stacking up to tall.
To tall. Adjust your hair, shake it out, and let's return to the port de bras, this time open to that side or the second position. Arms down front, stay where that movement was from before, or challenge the overhead. Arms front, outreaching, then towards overhead at 5th. Chase with the eyes as you reach out to the side, and then nice and control with the head and neck returning center with those hands. Same effort through the front gateway towards the overhead, then out to the side, and then down to center. Repeat lateral first, so reaching away, tracing with the head, neck. Those armpits stay low as the hands go from the side to the front overhead, and then trace with the eyes back down. Last time here, out to the side, trace with the eyes, towards that overhead position, and pull back down to first. And shake. Développé, enveloppé, or yes, those flowers en croix. Return to the bar. In the first position, let's just walk this through for the first time. Pull up to the ankle, push to the front. Pull a straight leg back, and then reverse to the front. Then to the ankle, and then down. Let's perform that en croix, front, side, back, and side, and hopefully 2 times through. Ready to go, Lauren?
Ready for you.
All right. Let's pull up and point. Pull under and point. To the ankle, reset. Ankle, point. Pull, point. To the ankle, down. Return to the ankle. Stretch out the back. Pull to first, stretch out the back. Knee side, down. Knee side, leg side. pull under, point, knee side, down, one more time to the front, and through, pull, point, knee side, down, up, stretch, pull under, point, knee side, down, knee side, out the back, pull through to first, out the back, knee side, and down, but then go back up to knee side, and this time on a flat foot, can we challenge to build that leg to retire or at the knee. Stay on the flat foot, keep those hips forward, hang out for a second longer, and then down with control. Shake it out.
That was hard.
We could pique, we can turn, we can do any numerous ways to transition from side to side, but work both legs, stability and mobility. 3, 2, 1, it's up, it's pointing, it's pulling, front, knee side, down, leg up, point to the side, pull under, leg side, knee side, down, knee up, leg back, pull through, and point, knee side, down, knee side, point, pull under, point, knee side, down, to the front, stretch, pull, point, knee side, down, up to the ankle, out to the side, pull under, and point, knee side, and down, knee side, leg to the back, through to first, out the back, knee side, and down. Last one,
Oops.
to the side, to the pull, to the point, to the ankle, go down and then right back up, and then keep climbing if that's for you, towards the knee or that retire position. Those hips are forward, the knee is to the side, stability on the inside leg, mobility eventually coming out of that left. Return, flat foot to the floor, and just add our little bit of a shake. Let's return to the other side of the room here. No, let's not. Let's go to the floor for one more set of our core.
Oh, give those hips a little break. Let's come down to the core
Just more or
again.
less looking at the time too, sorry.
Gently tucking your chin, rolling yourself down through our forward fold. This time, we'll come down and we'll place our hands and our knees on the floor in a 6-point position. So our toes are tucked, hands are under shoulders, knees are under hips. Let's keep that core brace, but trying not to tuck under that low back. So with that core brace, start pushing the floor forward and back, and those knees will slightly hover off the floor. Let's hold this hover position. Well, in this hover position, start pulling everything in towards the belly button. Your hands are pulling in. Your knees and feet are pulling in. You might even hear me shaking. Now change that tension and press away from center and hold. And then pull it back to center and hold. And press it away one more time. And then from there, lift those hips, keeping the tailbone long, walking the hands towards the feet. And then rolling yourself with the muscles on the front and the back of the spine up to tall.
We have one more series of our port de bras here through today. Let's open up to your comfortable stance. I'll choose that side second. Arms in front, and then reach forward. One arm to overhead, and the other arm to that side second or third position. Return to the front, and then open to the side. Keep your head facing forward, or on this repetition, look out to the side. And then return to the front, and then switch. Look out to the other side, and through. One last time of each. Arms don't need weights in them to be heavy. Take your time, build strength through that armpit, awareness through the shoulder blade, return the hands to the front, and then return through the gateway to brava, or maybe the first. I'm not sure what it's called, but one of those two terms. Let's shake it out. We're gonna get a little melty if you were here, this fondue. First position, one leg stays straight. That's gonna be my outside leg. One leg bends, the inside. A fondue to the front and stretch. Fondue to the side or second and stretch, and to the back and stretch. Finishing en croix to the side and through. Let's go 2 repetitions front, side, back, and side. Front fondue, stretch. Front fondue and stretch. Side, pull in, stretch. Side, pull in, stretch. To the back, straight behind. To the back and through. And last time to the side and in. Last time side and in. And this time maybe pull up to the ankle. Stay there if that's for you. Pull up to the knee. Stay there if that's for you. And if you can, drive down through the foot, hanging out or growing up in that single leg, releve in retire. Whew. Slow down. Connect both feet to first. And then have fun how you turn yourself around to the other side. Here we go. So, fondues. Inside leg bends and stretch. One each side from the front to the side and then to the back. Right on. And then to the side, completing en croix. Now 2 to the front and stretch. Last one front and stretch. To the side, hips through. Side, hips through. To the back, stretch. Last one to the back, stretch. Side, and one more side, reach, and pull. Pull to the ankle, pull towards that knee, drive down, stack, shoot energy out of that eyeball up to the ceiling, hold for a second or two longer, return to the floor with control, and return to first position. Shaking that out. We're gonna go one really quick drill, and then a nice slow drill after that. The quick drill, the notorious 884422. Let's do it. Ready to go, Lauren?
Well, I think you should tell them what it is.
We'll go on the ands. Out to the side. Out to the side for 8. Dégages. Thank you for that word, Lauren. 8. And then 8 to the other side. And then 4 and 4 and 2 and 2. And then we'll go back up, which is the part, among others, that I tend to mess up. So forgive me if I do. Let's do it. With the bar or without, we'll start on the and. 3, 2, 1. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4. 4 again. 2 of them. 2 of them. Pause, 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 and 1, 2, 1, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and okay, got the timing, working on that. One set only because that was such a bang, whiz bang job. Whatever that right way to say that is. Let's go back to the bar, nice and slow. Let's do a straight leg fondue, front to back to front.
Rond.
Excuse me. Front, straight leg rond, front to back to front, and then a bent leg or a fondue rond after that. So, reach to the front on a stiff leg. Rotate out of that hip socket to side second. Turn in on the hip out to the back and pull the leg all the way through to the tendu out front. Then a stiff leg through the back. Extend, reaching back. Open up in the hip to the side, round to the front, and pull under all the way to the back this time. Now bring a straight leg through and then bend out to the front. Stretch as you whip the leg around and repeat all the way to the front. Then bring the leg to the back, fondue when it passes first, out to the side, pull to first, and then might we find our balance here. Progressing that releve balance either to Lauren's toe or to this attitude position out front. Hang out a couple extra seconds, return the leg under, press down to first, add a little shake, and then repeat to the other side. Here we go. So straight leg first, followed by our bends. Out to the front, open to the side, turn it on the hip, carry through first, all the way to the tendu front. Then tendu through first to the back, open the hip to the side, to the front, and through, all the way to the back again. We're on straight legs until first, and then we fondue on the inside leg. followed by our stretch. Bring that leg through first to the front, and then to the back on a straight leg, fondue, open to the side, and pull through. This time again, ankle, stay there on challenger balance. Retire, stay there, and either work on Lauren's releve on the single leg, or try out the little attitude pose here. 3, 2, return the leg underneath, return to the floor, and add that little shake. Whew. One more exercise on the bar here. Frappes, nice and quick as well. We'll start in first, and this time, pull up a dorsiflexed ankle to that little ankle nook in the front. We'll strike the floor out front, return the leg to the side. Strike the floor to the side, return the heel to the back of that standing leg, and then out the back, and then one more time to the side. Now let's repeat 2 each direction. Front and front. Side and side. Back and back. Side and side. Again, front and front. Side and side. Back and back. Side and side. Now pull it in and take 8 seconds of these petite battements. 8, 7. Climb that leg, front of the leg, back of the leg, front of the leg, back of the leg, front of the back of the leg. Oh my goodness. Whew. And then just hold that, retire, and then press down tall. One last time on the other side, single frappes each direction, and then sets of 2.
When we switch to that battement, you're switching from the flex foot to the pointed foot.
Good call. Good call. So we have that flex foot down low like Lauren just alluded to, and we'll strike to the front, pull. Strike the side, pull. Strike the back, pull, side, and 2 to the front, and second, and side, side, back, back, side, side. One more time, front, side, and side, back, side, and side. Pull in, and about 8 seconds here of these petite battements. The knee is staying in the same place as we're extending and flexing, pulling to that retire. Hold for 1 more second. Own the balance. Return to first and add that little shake. The last exercise today is maybe one of the most burning exercises on those calves. So check in how you feel. And let's finish with one more exercise with our single leg releves. I'll be using the bar today too, as it's been a little bit of time since I've done this. So please use your bar aid and work on that strength and endurance. Pull up in a parallel position to the foot at that coup de pied. A single leg plie or squat, followed by a stretch, followed by a releve or a balance. Full foot connects. Repeat. Knees over toes, stretch, releve, down. We're going to call on Lauren here to keep track. This is rep number 3. We're looking for 8. Look for control and stretch. Stiff legs, down. Knees over toes and stretch. Up, slow down. That fingertip on the balance aid is great. Lauren's using no hands, at least she was.
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay, one more.
I have a leg grip. This is 7.
7. One more. Knee over toe, stretch. Up and slow down. Oh, that might burn. Add that little shaky, loosey-goosey moments to break that up. And I guess I'll try the same thing on the other side.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's good. Knee over toe, stretch. Releve, reset. Knee over toe, stretch. Up and down. With control, it's a flat foot. And then we releve, slow it that down, knee over toe. Stretch, up, down. I hope Lauren's keeping track because I don't want to have to start all over again. Good.
2 more.
2 more. Finish with integrity here. Own the up and the down. Final repetition. Knee over toe stretch, balance, and reset.
Whew.
And add.
Burn.
The shake.
Burn.
Thank you very much for joining us here today. Live, at least it was live at 8 o'clock today. We'll figure out the timing as we go forward, integrating our online schedule back to studio life. But thank you very much for being here live or in the archive at our bar class. My hips feel good. We hope yours do too. Enjoy the rest of your day. Pay attention to that link letter coming your way every Monday for new classes, perhaps slightly modified times. And as always, we look forward to taking care, staying strong, and training with you soon. I'm Ian.
I'm Lauren.
Have a wonderful day. Thank you again. Goodbye.
Goodbye. I know. It's tough coming back after the holidays. Thank you.